Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. This evening we are going to spectate the final of the EUROSAF European Team Race Championship, and it is going to be actually the Great Britain team and versus Gargano sailing team that is actually composed by Rocco Guerra, Tommy Tumble, Luca Kozlovic and Stefano Bonatti. There's also a fifth player that is Michele Rossi, also known as Fujivia. The British team is actually composed by Von Pigeon, Farley, that has the Swedish flag in this moment, Cavan Fiance, aka ACF, and Maradoni, that actually I hope he will play in the next games. So actually we have the first race that will be on the Jane 70. Let's give a look because it's missing less than 20 seconds to the start. So I stop the music for a second, then I set it up later. Let's see the start. We are going to take the committee so we can see it better way. We have a penalty of Farley and Tommy. Actually the blue are having a better, oh no, tragic start for the Italians in this moment. We see the British are totally dominating this first race. We have Luca that is going starboard on the left shift of the part of the racing field, and some crosses. There's a lot of trouble actually for both teams. Let's go take Pigeon that has a better view in this moment. So we have Tommy covered by Von Pigeon, Farley that is leading the yellow team in this moment. Lucas is trying to looking for some fresh air, just to not stay in the wind shadows in this moment. So it's actually coming down this really little right shift in this moment, but I think that it won't last that much. In fact, we see Farley that is going back and close on Luca, so the chances for the Italians are getting really low in this moment. We have Pigeon that keeps going on the right. Okay, no, they both thought that Rick and Cavan all going to close the Italian fleet and I think that this first race is actually already finished, because we will see that Rick One Pigeon and Farley will cross. I mean, round the upwind mark in first and second position, and then Orc Cavan will do probably a mark trap and block all the Italians, closing the race in the first upwind mark. Hi Hawk Guy, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure to stream these events. Also because nobody else is doing it. Thank you for the support. Ciao Fabio. Okay, no, actually there is Farley who is going to do the mark trap. If I was the Italian team, actually I would protest the fact that Farley has a Swedish flag, actually. But I don't want to put some ideas in mind of the others. Also because actually I'm Italian and I stay with Italians. I mean, it's obvious. Let's see, maybe Italian can gain something with some wind puffs gust, but I think that there will be only light wind in this downwind. Yeah, in fact, you see that. I think Farley is having a lot of fun behind there. I mean, it's just enough that who's going there? Luca must not take one of those shoes, because even if the Brits has the first position, they can always close in last and second last position, and the race is actually over for them. But I mean, they have 150 meters of lead, so it will be really difficult for the Italians to catch up. But I mean, I would say that the chances are nearly zero. Yeah, we have this little. Oh, okay, better like this. We have these little gusts right here, but I mean, they have literally few wind more than Tommy. You see, Luca is going 10.3 and Tommy, okay, just guided, so I don't know what's his wind, but it was something like 10.56. I mean, maybe alpha knot more than these two Italians, but it won't do that much. Aggressive attack by Farley and penalty for Tommy Tumble. Yeah, this match is pretty easy. I think that the Italians didn't have any sort of warm-up before doing this race, actually. Let's see for a moment. No, sorry. The trackpad is really sensitive, so I have to use the arrows of my PC. Now actually there is too much distance from the top Italians and the top British boy. We have also some people spectating. Rocco and Luca are going one behind the other, going as fast as possible, maybe hoping in a disconnection of the opposite team. But I think that also with a disconnection, I mean, if I was in the blue team, if one of those two players disconnects, I would give them victory. I mean, they clearly won. Asking for a victory, yes. Asking for a victory with this distance between the second and the third is, I mean, it should be a little bit embarrassing. Cappellino sombrero, top fashion. Yes, Fabio. Cappellino sombrero. I have also an entire collection right here. But I think that this evening I will just use this one. Let's see what Farley and Tommy are doing behind the fleet. For a second. Nothing interesting in this moment. and this first race is actually over right here. I think that now the Italians are going to pick the boat for the second race. That will be Ilka or F50. Yeah, in fact, all the Italians are disconnecting from the first race just to save some time. I mean, it changes nothing to finish the race right here or at the finish line, just a waste of time. But actually, let's actually give a look of both teams, the Italian one and Brits one, their path, their travel from the... Okay, actually I don't know the terms in English for this. Eighth finals, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Let's give a quick look before they open the new race that I have actually opened right here, but the results are in another screen that is right here for me. So let's give a quick look. Actually, we have, yeah, this is actually the scoreboard of the EUROSAF Fase Finale is right actually final phase, which is Championship European 3 vs 3. We see that the Gargano Sailing Club missed the first race just because they won the round robin. That was actually the first phase of the championship. So, and then he went winning against the STSS, that was one of the two Swedish team actually. Then proceeded to win against Team Spain 3-1. It's actually a solid win. And then they went in this final. They're actually fighting for first, second place against Team GBR. On the other hand, we have the Team Great Britain that is that also arrived in second position, I think, in the round robin. In fact, both the teams missed the first match and advanced immediately in the quarterfinals. And sorry a second, they won against the Polish team that won actually against the EUROSAF team. Actually, regarding this race, I wasn't expecting the Polish to win, to be honest, but because here there was Lucas, Stipe, and I don't remember the other, probably Confluencia Lager, and no, actually I don't remember the other member of the team. What's the format? Sorry, I didn't show you. What's the format for me? It's actually a 3 vs 3 regatta, team race regatta, and I don't remember how many races, probably best of 5. So the first team to reach 3 victories is actually going to win the championship. Because actually, or the first phase, the quarter, and the semi-final, actually I think that they all were best of 3, but I think that the final and the petite finale will be best of 5. Okay, it's actually missing 25 seconds to the start of this second race. The Italian team chose the Ilka actually. Let's see, 15 seconds. I don't know actually who is who. Someone is going to try a portboard start. I don't think that worked that much. We have Rocco, the only clear one. We have Charizard and Luca, both penalized. Rocco, no, don't attack Rocco. Okay, he's going to kill Von Pigeon. We have both Luca and Charizard, that is Stefano Bonatti, in a real light wind. And this positioning is not actually the best for both of them, because it's right that they have a right shift in this moment, but it's actually coming a left shift right here. I don't know if you see it, but this is a left shift, and this is a left shift with strong wind actually. We have to see what Rocco does, because I think that Cavan is going to do a dial down to him. Dial down is something like you are going to cross and the boat on starboard is going to bear on you and give you a savage penalty. Okay, we see that both Italians that were in the back are anticipated the attack and decides to go on the right, maybe hoping for a little right shift, maybe to rescue some meters, but I think that right shift, this racing field is actually poor of right shift. Yeah, because you see, this is a little left shift, and after that it's coming another right shift. So there is a little right shift right here, but it's weak. Okay, sorry, I'm not following actually the action of this race. So in fact we have Rocco, sorry, Rocco that is going to close probably in first or second, in front of Cavan, and we have here Farley that is literally closing the door to both Italians, Charizard and Luca. I think that in this moment actually Rocco has to take the two players and bring both of them down the ranking actually, because I think that Cavan is going to close in first position just to guarantee an easier win. I don't actually yes, in fact Rocco is leaving Cavan. Let's see what Rocco does. Okay, I think that is going to do a classic mark trap. Yes, just waiting for the others to join the mark zone. First penalty for Von Pigeon. In the meanwhile, both Italians are rescuing some terrain. We have a dial down on both Italians from Farley. I mean, great job from Farley, that was pretty clean. I have to admit that I can't say other stuff. And now we just have to see how Rocco manages this situation. Actually, let's give a look from top. Who's here? We have Farley, Luca in the top, and Charizard behind. Penalty for Von Pigeon. And now I think that Rocco is going to do pane Nutella. That is something like Italian we call, you give a penalty on the player, then you stay like both boats one on the other. But I think that's also covering one of the boat is enough. Okay, we have Luca that managed to escape thanks to Charizard that decided to bully Farley. But I think, Rocco, you should just loof and cover Von Pigeon. If not, the situation remains static and you're not going anywhere. I mean, personally, I would slow down a bit and just to cover. I mean, it's not necessary to give a penalty. It's more effective to cover your enemy. Okay, actually, Rocco managed to have a right. No, what are you doing? Okay, he slowed down, as I said, and decided to cover. Probably is listening to my live. What are the ingredients of pizza? I don't know, Carlos. What do you think? No, don't worry, Fabio. Scrivi pure in italiano. No, Fabio is writing. Attenzione, il miracolo può avvenire. And it's like the miracle can still happen. What are the ingredients of pizza? I think you should go to see a tutorial on how to make a pizza, because actually I'm not here to commentate how to make a pizza. That's pretty rough from you, Carlos. What are... Please. Okay, actually here Rocco and... Okay, Luca passed in second position, but let's see a little here behind because we have Charizard. That's also managed to escape from Farley. I mean, just stay clean from this wind shadow. Okay, we can also see a little bit what's happening in the front right here. We have Luca in first, let's see for a second, because this is a crucial moment of the race. Okay, Rocco can run the mark in third position. I think that is going to be a mark trap. I don't know. Probably yes. Ooh, no, this is a penalty for Rocco. I was actually expecting that. Yeah, that's pretty infamous. Rude commentator. No, I won't consider you anymore, Carlos. I'm not talking about pizza. Yes, in fact, we have a penalty for Rocco and an Oscar penalty for Von Pigeon, and we have Cavan waiting for the Italians to come. Maybe there are some tactics ready for the Italians to close, maybe in first, second, or first, third. Okay, we have both. We have Pigeon that is going straight. Okay, also here we have a why can't I follow them? Okay. I hope that okay, actually what's happening? Okay, we actually Luca was right here, decided to do a round around itself and gave a penalty to Von Pigeon. And now actually their work is actually to slow down Pigeon to death, because they have to make Stefano Charizard to close in second last position and one of between Von Pigeon and Farley in last position. Let's see what a second. Hanno vinto gli inglesi, voglio vederli ora portare Von Pigeon da Farley. Okay, Fabio is saying that actually the Brits won this game, and now they want to see the Italians bringing Von Pigeon to Farley. Well, actually, the race is not over, because you see here Luca Rocco is doing a great job, and it's enough for them to just cover. Let's see a little bit of Charizard. How is it his situation? No, they have to slow down him more. You see, in fact, Luca is coming back. Give me Luca. Okay. Luca is coming down to slow down and be precise enough to give a penalty to Farley, I think. No. No. You have to slow down Von Pigeon more. You can't stay there like that. Cover him. Let's see. Okay, this is a really critical penalty for Farley. Pay attention, guys, because this is a really another crucial moment. We have Rocco that is covering Von Pigeon. Will he be able to slow him down enough for both Italians to rescue? I think actually not, because it's actually coming down right shift, but this penalty will be deadly for Von Pigeon. Let's give a look, because Von Pigeon, what's his speed? It's 4 knots. No. Loof. Another penalty for Von Pigeon, and the Italian rescued the game. What a game, guys. What a game. And the Italians are going to close in second, third and fourth position. This was a massive rescue of the race. I mean, actually, well done for the Italians, but also the plan of the British was pretty good. I mean, I would say good job for both teams, because they also managed, but well done. I mean, well done to both teams. They did both a great job, but the Italians, spicy game. So actually we are 1-1 pair, and actually the next game will be on the 50. Another interesting game. Let's see some stats of this game. We have best start from Luka Kozlovic, but I mean, he did a portboard start with a right shift, so it wasn't that much effective. But best average speed from Farley, Charizard, shortest distance with Cavan. I mean, you just went alone the whole race. I mean, must we spin from Charizard, largest number of bagibes for Charizard, and the largest number of penalties from Von Pigeon. In fact, Rocco killed him. this graph is really useful. Let's go and let's give a look to the other two results I wanted to show you, even if the next race is already open. As I was saying, EUROSAF team actually lost against the Polish team, and the Brits actually won against the Polish, going against the Brest Time Nautism, that is actually Tristan's team, composed by, actually don't remember either. Do we have it? No, we don't have it. Sorry. Maybe in another race, no, sorry, maybe in another ranking page, but not right here. Yeah, we have also that Tristan in the chat. Hi Tristan. Oops, sorry. And yes, the Brits proceeded to go against the Italians. That the match we are actually seeing in this moment. So let's go back in the game. We have they already opened the race. Okay, sorry, there were some messages in the chat of this championship. Wait a second, that I have to read, because actually it was meant to use the N shape short racing course, but someone said with medium. But actually some changes were made. I mean, let's see later was the decision of the race officers. Sorry, I have to take to Farley use GBR flag. So Cavan should have stopped to help Von Pigeon while Luca went to Farley. Yes, that's actually a really good point. But how do you actually stop? Maybe when they were on port board. Yeah, that should be actually good strategy. No, Carlos is actually suggesting to Cavan to go back to Rocco and Von Pigeon, and while they were on port board, going on the right part of the racing course, to give a penalty. Give a penalty to Rocco and try to free Von Pigeon. Yeah, that's actually really good point. Cavan noob. I have actually to disagree with you, Carlos. You can tell the pizza ingredients. Pizza ingredients. You just take the pasta and not the pasta spaghetti. The pasta for the pizza, because there are also different type of pasta right here, and you put tomato sauce and stracchino. Stracchino is I'm losing faith in humanity. Then humanity, I think, losing faith in Carlos. I think that they set with the wrong racing course, because actually they had to set with the new F50 racing course, not with the old one, because the new one has a nearer start than the old one. I mean, this is the new one. You have a smaller place to start and to take speed, actually. But also the boundaries are different. I mean, this part right here is actually wider, and it's actually the new one is really smaller, tighter. And also the start is not actually right here, but it's actually in this position right here at the end of the cone. You should be talking about the regatta, not about food. This is... I'm crying, actually. So we have another Swedish Farley in this race. Let's see. Sorry, I have to exit the race and join once again because we don't see the colors. Lo stracchino molto buono. Certo che è molto buono lo stracchino. Spag bowl. Yes. I mean, we've made pizza pasta in the spag bowl, actually. We have to work on it. Maybe we see the color this time. We see the colors, guys. We have Kevin on the starting line, actually. I don't know what is he doing. Penalty for Luca from Farley. Okay, I would like to see this start from the top because I understand more the moves from the player. Ooh! This was a really close penalty for this player that I don't know who it is. It's Rocco. No, it's Tommy. Ooh. Actually, the British won this start. Actually, we have Kevin that is closing the door to Italians. And Tommy that is too high. Maybe he can try to go down. No. Another penalty for the Italians, and the British go 1-2-3. Mark trap from Farley, and actually 2 Italians are on penalty. Now we have to hope that Pigeon and Kevin keep the lead of this race. Maybe the Italians will do another comeback in one of the next legs, but I think that it will be pretty hard, actually. Especially, maybe, no, I don't know. I think that it's actually easier to do a comeback on the 50 than on the other type of boats. Lorenzo, let's go comment on the TRL regatta. No, please. So actually, Cavan is following one pigeon penalty for Rocco. This is and also for Tommy Tumble. This is giving a lot of advantage to the British. We have Luka Kozlovic that actually managed to escape, but it's actually sailing pretty chill because I don't think that both Von Pigeon and Cavan will going back to give him a penalty. Well, actually, Luka is pretty close. Maybe a dial down. Not even a try. Luka is stacking on. Woo! He's stacking on the boundaries. On the boundary, really close. We have a left shift coming down, but this helps a lot the British. Maybe is there a chance? No, Luka is too much behind. But I mean, he actually rescued a lot of space and overcome also Von Pigeon. In fact, we see now Luka is going to attack. We have Farley that keeps stopping the other Italians in the back. But now, actually, sorry guys, but I want to see Luka at his works. Okay, first Gaib is dedicated to the cover. Another Gaib, double Gaib. Okay, this actually lost a lot of speed, and Von Pigeon will... Oh... No, okay, maybe do a wise move. Probably. But now Von Pigeon has the inside. Let's see what he does. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. That was noisy. Sorry, maybe. Okay. Not good to see. Okay, actually Luka is a little bit trapped here. But Von Pigeon is still behind. Now I would like to see what Luka is going to do, because it's a really difficult moment. Also because Farley rescued a lot. And Luka can't attack, actually, because if it... Oh, no. Well, maybe yes, but... staying in Cavan Wind Shadow will lose a lot of, maybe not on Farley because he's still behind Farley, but Von Pigeon neither, because it's coming down on left shift. Probably Luca will be able to give a penalty to Farley, but you see Cavan is trying to keep Luca in the particle wind shadow, that it's actually the most effective slowdown you can. Okay, actually I didn't saw that, I lost it. No, this is actually a lost race for the Italians. I wasn't expecting a so good comeback from Farley. Actually, I would have expected a more something like staying back and pushing the Italian back in and letting Cavan and Pigeon, but actually Luca rescued them. But so first and second for Farley and Cavan. Third, fourth, and fifth Rocco, Luca, and Tommy, and sixth for Von Pigeon. I think that actually this evening Maradoni is not there, so I think that this will be the British lineup for the evening. 2-1 for the British. Let's see the last people coming down and cutting the finish line. So I have Cavan, best start and best average speed and max wind speed. Shortest distance sailed Farley, and best max speed from Luca. I mean, that's fair. Another useful graph. Let's go. So actually, I think that the next race will be once again on the J70. I don't remember if the losing team of this third race has to choose the boat, or just we start again with a new boat. I mean, the first race of every match is the J70. I don't know if the first and the fourth are forced to be on the J70, or just they're going to choose until the range. I mean, you can choose between J70, Ilka, and F50. Maybe it's no, maybe it's a too complicated. Okay, no, J70. They already started the race. That's pretty fast, actually. So let's see. They actually decide to. Okay, I don't see the colors. I'm sorry, guys. I have to exit and enter once again in the race. Okay, we already have a penalty for Tommy. Okay, 2 penalties for the British, Pigeon and Farley. Farley finally put the GBR flag. Let's see what the Italians and the British are going to do. This is a 15. This is a 15. It's a new game. It's a new new penalty implemented in the game, actually, and it's also pretty infamous. Don't let Farley get out of the penalty, please. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Force penalty for Tommy Temple and Rocco. Good start from Luca and from Farley and Von Pigeon. Actually, the best start was from Von Pigeon, that started on the pin with a left shift coming down. Okay, this is pretty ugly wind path coming down. We have Rocco that has a clear wind. Von Pigeon that is pushing the 2 Italians on the left side of the racing field, but actually what I want to see is the wind path, because actually we have this left shift right here that is going away. It's pretty weak and not useful to win the race, because actually it's coming down this big right shift, that will advantage a lot Rocco. But we also have to consider actually this left shift actually that is coming down. Let's see what Luca is actually trying to do, because maybe he's doing a lot of tags to slow down a little bit Von Pigeon and helping Rocco Guerra to rescue a little bit on Von Pigeon and Cavan, because surely Rocco will be able to cover these two boats. Okay, no. Farley decides to attack and tries to let Cavan go, maybe. I don't know, because both teams are really close. I mean, Pigeon is close to Luca, Cavan to Tommy, and Farley will do probably a mark trap. Predicted. Easy. Ooh. And this is actually another lost race for the Italians. Maybe. Okay, Rocco. Activate the Janaker. I don't know the words actually. I beg your pardon, but my English is not the best. Okay, the race is not lost yet for the Italians, and not either win for the British. One penalty for two penalties for the Italians, and now we will have Farley that will cover Rocco to death, probably, but we still have Luca that can cover. Is surely in a stronger pressure than the others, and probably can still cover. Ooh, that was a close call, actually. So we have Cavan covered, Von Pigeon in a lighter wind, Tommy dead. Literally, I don't know if we'll be able to rescue. Why didn't you stand in the pressure? I don't remember. Penalty for Luca. And no, probably I just have two covers and the Italians are dead. Actually. This is another lost race for the Italians. Scommettiamo quante 15 partiranno? Fabio is actually saying, let's see how many 15 will be given by the penalties. And actually, I saw one in the start to Von Pigeon, actually, that tried to loof at one of the Italians and took it easy. Yeah, Farley did a pretty good job actually right here. The Italians are once again done against the Brits. Ooh, another close call. Cavan goes to finish in first, and Von Pigeon follows. Penalty for Farley. Luca, Tommy, and Rocco are going to round the one of the second last mark all together. Cavan goes easy in first. I mean, it's just question of keeping the lead. I mean, if you lose in this position, it's what are you doing in the final of the European Championship? Tristan Peron, big up for the best trim racer in the world. Gay J. Who is Gay J? He will be remembered. I'm pretty sure he will be remembered, even if I don't have any idea who he is. Yes, we see also from the socks that it's coming down. Not big, but still a right shift. Just question of one tack, and the first two British are going to finish in first and second. And this is actually going to be a 3-2-1 for the British. Not big, but sorry. And just keeping in mind of the comment sections from my phone. Now we just have to see if the Italians want to complete the last race, the fifth race, or just give up and finish the tournament right here. I mean, actually, this was the final, but it's missing another race. That is the Petit Finale or the final for the third place between the Team Spain and Brest-Bretagne Nautisme, that are Spain and France, actually. So here we have the first and second. First and second, Cavan and Van Piggen. Third, one of our Italians. Where are you? Rocco, Luca, Farley, and closing Tommy. Or not. They're still racing. Come on, guys, you can close it. No, I think that Tommy is actually in the fifth. He overcame Farley. Or not. And I'm not understanding, guys, because I don't see anything. Maybe from the top. Okay, now Tommy seems behind. Please, let me see at least. Who's going to... Okay, no, Farley actually crossed in fifth. And Tommy in sixth position. Farley should be grateful for learning all he knows from Ago Cristiano. Yes. Please, this graph. Let's see now if the Italians are willing to do the last race. Thank you, Carlos, for sharing a segment of this live saying rude commentator insulting competitor. Thank you. That's pretty rude from you also. Okay, they're going to do the fifth race. Actually, let's see if they start already set it. No. There's Pimpin sitting his race. Usual. Oh, they're already starting. I mean, I totally lost it. I'm sorry. Please let me see the colors. Okay, good. Let's see if the British... Okay, okay. How do you have 93.7 friend requests on VRI? I only accept actually close friends. I mean, friends that I know at least on Discord. I don't accept... I mean, I will accept friend requests on my description. By the way, if... Wait, now let's start, then I tell you a fun fact. Penalty for Farley. And let's see, this is Luca. I bet it's Luca. Yes, doing a portboard start. Let's see, penalty for... Okay. Another win race from the Brits. Farley is going actually on the right part of the racing field, followed by... Okay, no, is the decided to tax back? Yes, it's actually coming down left shift, strong one. And all the Italians are actually covered or are deciding to cross on portboard. Cavan tax in the face of Rocco. And Farley also decides to anticipate Cavan. Yeah, it's coming down. Yes, this right shift down. I think that it will be here just in time for the British to close in the first upwind. I was saying to a guy, just because the situation now is actually static, that if you want to know a fun fact is that Stipe, I think that we all know Stipe, our great Croatian guy, actually has like 430 friend requests. And what he sent on one of the chats was actually an old screenshot of his account when it was like 2 years ago, and it was actually 400 friend requests. So I don't actually know how many friends requests he will have. Uh, that's a good amount anyway. So let's see another classic, because we have another Farley doing a Mark Trap and Cavan and Von Pegion going to close in first and second. Now this time I think that the racing course will be short. Yes, it's actually short. We have a penalty for all the for Rocco and Luca. Luca missed the mark actually. We just have to see if Charizard is fast enough to escape the Farley wind shadow. Penalty for Rocco. Because it's not over yet. We have to see if Cavan is going to... No, because... Gaib. There's more pressure right here. I mean, it's not sure that you're going to recover that much space. But maybe also going that... not half, because it's too much. But 0.2, 0.3, not faster, you can recover a lot of space. The bad thing is that this racing field is actually the short one and not the medium one, neither the long one. So you don't also have a lot of time to recover. But you see, even if Charizard is going with the VMG, he surely is going faster than Cavan. But it's actually too far to cover him. Maybe he's able to cover, but you also have to recover the space of the wind shadow for him. Now I think that actually games are done. Let's see. Yeah, in fact, you see, Stefano recovered a lot of terrain. Penalty for Luca. It wasn't following what's happening here. Penalty for Luca and Rocco. I think that this evening Farley is having a lot of fun giving all these penalties. And once again, it's only question to take the lead for our two. How would you say? Speedy Gonzalez from Great Britain. Mark Trap. Yeah, I just want the Italians to lose. And Luca once again missed the mark. Let's see. I don't know, because someone said so far GBR2 won ITA. Maybe they were doing again the laser one. Probably. I don't know. 4-1 GBR. This was the last race. So the Briton is going to win this race. And the World Regatta, actually, the World Championship. Well done to the British for winning the championship, and also well done for the Italians for closing in the second race, in second position, actually. What I'm seeing, I'm losing. Sorry, guys. Well done, and now I just go to update for a second. We just see the player finished the race. Charizard in third, Rocco in fifth, and Luca disconnected, actually. Yeah, this is just a little train going going to the finish line. So now I'm going to let's see, to update the results with you, also because I am logged in as with my account on the sales score. Okay, I'm just changing the view. Okay, here we are. Results. Okay, let me, oh, crazy. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let's see, just in case the stats from this race. We have Cavan best start, 1 second later. Von Pigon, Rocco with best max speed, Cavan shortest distance sailed, max wheel speed from Farley, longest number of dives, and the largest number of penalties from to Rocco. Okay, let's go to update the results, and then I close live. I think it was first to win 4 races. Yes. No. Yes, probably. I have to see, because I don't actually know, because probably it was also best of 5 and they wanted to finish the race, or probably best of 7. I just ask and give you a confirmation. Yeah, they're all congratulating to each other. Here we are. We just go to results. Okay, we go putting 4 points to the Brits and 1 point to the Italians. Okay, and here we have our British champions. Congrats once again. And nothing, guys. See you in next live. Congrats once again to the British and to the Italians for closing in first and second position, respectively. And we'll see you probably streaming for the final, the petite final for the third place, actually. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys. Stay tuned.